my channel. Today is Monday. This is usually the day that I prep for Monday through Thursday. If you are new to my channel, definitely check out the Meal Prep Monday playlist because I post all of my meal prep videos there. And I also just recently compiled this like educational nutrition playlist that has a ton of commonly asked questions in the nutrition space. But today I went to not one, not two, but 3 grocery stores because I just can't get everything I need from one place. So I went to Costco, Target, and Fresh Time, and I want to show you everything I got and my plan for the week. This chicken, I know this is annoying, I'm sorry. Cut this chicken and freeze the other 2. So when you get stuff from Costco, and I talked about this in a previous video, hang on, I need the scissors here. Really dislike that Costco's chicken has so much water, like chicken juice at the bottom. So I'm going to do what someone else told me and cut a little corner in the chicken thigh package and drain it out. Okay, so when I get back from the store, I like to have everything organized so I know what things I need to prep first. So I'm going to prep these chicken thighs, and I got this at Fresh Time, so I'm just gonna kind of walk through the different things that I purchased while I was out. This is my absolute favorite right now, and I've also been adding an oldie but a goodie. This is the Trader Joe's barbecue rub, and I like to add this and then just add a little bit of salt and pepper to the top of the chicken thighs. So I'm gonna start putting this in my air fryer. I know it's kind of loud right now, but it's only gonna be on for 10 minutes, and then we'll go through everything else. So I'm gonna do this grocery haul a little different than I normally do it, and we're gonna start with the proteins just because I just popped those chicken thighs in the air fryer. So I wanna show you what a week of protein options looks like. Obviously, you saw the chicken thighs, and then this is mostly for Austin, but if there is any leftovers and I end up like wanting to make a bowl, like a steak bowl or steak tacos or something, then this is gonna be good for leftovers. And this is just regular New York strip steak, and obviously from Costco, so he eats like ridiculous amounts of this steak, so that's why I have to get this big package. Then I also have this as my alternate meat source. I'm trying to do one like animal source protein, but then adding a plant protein. If you follow me on Instagram, you already know I've been trying a ton of plant-based meatless options, and the one that I found I like the best is this Gardein brand. This is the beefless crumbles. I really love these. They're so good for like a nice beef and rice spring mix bowl with like the vegan queso on top from Good Foods. Amazing. So I always like to make sure that I have 2 like meat sources, and then I'll show you the supplementation for the protein. So if you watched my favorites video, you already know I'm going to mention these, but these are the Chobani complete protein drinks, and I absolutely love these. I don't really think I have a favorite flavor because they're all kind of fruity, and they're like somewhat similar flavor profile, you know, but I do think that like if you are somebody who really likes chocolate dessert, like really decadent style protein shakes, check out my Instagram reels because I make a lot of like cookies and cream and specialty style shakes. But if you are an on the go person and you're okay with fruit, these are lactose free and are made with probiotics. Then of course we have egg whites. I have these pretty much every morning. Next up, these are just like very basic lunch meats. They're not the best in terms of quality, obviously, but Austin really likes these. He requests them every time. He likes to make sandwiches, but I do feel like this is a great option to just keep in your fridge for like a backup. And this is something that I always recommend my clients do, is have an emergency stash of something, whether it's like cold cuts or like I really prefer the Costco grilled chicken pieces. I've shown those in my Costco hauls in the past. And they're just really easy options to where you can like really quickly throw it into a bowl, into a wrap, into a sandwich, whatever. And it's not something that you actually have to meal prep. So I always like to have these on backup, so my non-prepped protein items. And lastly with that, these are not obviously like a super big source of protein, but I've been loving these kids bars recently. I love the cookies and cream ones, mentioned it in my favorites video, and I saw this flavor for the first time, chocolate peanut butter. So I got a family size of those, and then 2 stuffed Bobos bars because I have regular Bobos already. And when I was in Miami, I had the almond one, almond butter stuffed. So freaking good. I hate when I do that. Oh my gosh. Okay, usually I get this big jasmine rice that I make in my Instant Pot, but I freaking forgot it. So pretend that there's jasmine rice in this grocery haul. I'll have to go back later and get it. I like these hash brown simply potatoes. I've tried other brands of hash browns, and for some reason they just don't compare. These ones are really good. Could I make my own hash browns and spend hours slicing up potatoes? Yes, but I'm not doing that. I'm gonna consider these a carb source. These are so good. These heavenly hunks, we've been plowing through these bags. They are pretty carb heavy though for just one of them, so I'm considering the carb source. Then I got Bagels. Dave's Killer Bread is my favorite, and last time I went I got the everything one, so I like the cinnamon raisin to switch it up. Then I get this gigantic bag of mini potatoes. They are easier to dice and throw in my air fryer. I love these. Don't really have a reason why, I just really like them. If I want to switch it up, sometimes I do sweet potatoes or Japanese sweet potatoes, but they have not been looking so hot in the grocery store lately. And speaking of that, I'm gonna go through fruits I think next, because that's still technically a carb source. Bananas. And listen, this is the most pathetic thing I've ever purchased. There wasn't even any fresh mango in Costco, nothing at Fresh Time, nothing. This is the only thing that they had left, and these, again, do not look appetizing. I don't know what I expect in the dead middle of winter, but normally I would love fresh mango. Lavash breads, lavash breads, if someone's gonna say I'm saying that incorrectly, I apologize in advance. These are for my breakfast wraps. Freaking love these. I also had a follower send me the Trader Joe's ones that I used to use like back in the day for my breakfast pizza. Let me show you. These ones, but they don't roll as well as these ones do. So if you're looking for like burritos, breakfast wraps, this is what you need. I got some dairy-free Cool Whip. This is the So Delicious brand. It is so delicious. But it's really good for my nighttime bowls with strawberries and Heavenly Honks little honey. Freaking fire. A lot of carb sources in this video. I mentioned these also in the favorites video. At least you guys know, like I always keep it real. What I like and what I show you is true. It is never just for the YouTube. Like if I say I like something, I genuinely like it and I eat it. These are from the ground up cauliflower, 2 for $7 at Fresh Time. Like I said, sour cream and onion flavor. I also got the Z-Bar Cliff in s'mores because I've never seen this flavor before. This is not the protein one. So for one of these bars, it's 5 fat, 25 carb, and 2 protein. So perhaps if you're somebody who likes to eat a little bar on the way to the gym or just needs a little mid-afternoon snack, I've really been loving those. They're so good. And of course, you know, I got my healthy vegan bites. These are like a staple. I have been eating these, I think, like since like 2015. I don't know why, but I've never gotten sick of these, and I really hope they never stop making them. Okay, this is a new find at Costco. This is Good Foods Avocado Goddess Dressing. I was expecting it to have a lot more fat than it actually does. It's only 3 fat, 1 carb, 0 protein. Ingredients are awesome on this, and I've been really into salads, especially with those Gardein crumbles. So one of the things that I'm thinking of when I'm grocery shopping is like, okay, once I've started my protein, so like in my example, the chicken thighs and the Gardein beef crumbles, I'm like, what types of meals can I make with those? Because you guys know I prep everything separately. In my brain, I was like, ooh, I could do a beef rice mixed salad bowl. I posted it on my Instagram if you want to see, and then drizzled it with this. So like when I'm getting things in the store, I try, and I always tell my clients to do this as well, try not to just grab things without having a plan for them, because then what happens is you end up with like a ton of groceries that you don't actually have a meal plan for. And even if you are somebody who is, you know, prepping your foods separately, it's important in my opinion to have at least somewhat of an idea of what you're gonna do with what, because otherwise before you know it, you're gonna be like, wait, I have all these random ingredients and I don't know what I'm doing with them. Talked about this before, the Costco strawberries are so good, and I've been slicing them, making sure you wash and dry them completely, and then storing them in glass mason jars, and they definitely last longer that way. But like I said, I was on the hunt for mango, and so I settled for frozen mango as a backup to my gross mango slices. I don't know how this is gonna be, but like I wonder if you just let them thaw out, like does it taste like regular mango? I don't know why I've just been wanting mango so bad. It's a super random craving, but last night I really wanted a bowl of Honey Nut Cheerios with bananas in them. Don't know, but that's what prompted me to get this. And I had 1 empty cereal container in my cabinet, so that's how I can justify my cereal purchases. Because if you've been around for a while, you may remember this. When I lived in Florida, I think I literally had a cereal problem. Like you'd open my pantry and there'd be like 12 boxes, half empty, quarter empty. It was ridiculous. I have limited myself to 3 clear containers of cereal. So whenever one is out, that's when I allow myself to get a new cereal. And then something green. I have to be honest, I cannot, because of my stomach, include a wide variety of cruciferous vegetables into my diet, so I am very limited in terms of vegetables. I typically stick to spinach. I have a bag of mixed greens in the fridge, broccoli, and carrots. That's pretty much all I can eat. As much as I love like Brussels sprouts and cauliflower and all of those things, I've tried to like just welcome them into my diet to get myself used to them. It doesn't work. I can't do it. So I'm sticking with the basics. That's it. And like I said, because I'm prepping in bulk, I can do a lot of different things with that. I can put the broccoli into a wrap, into a salad by itself in a bowl. Same with the spinach. The spinach kind of goes for like my breakfast wraps, but then also I've done this where I just put like the base of a bowl of fresh spinach and then put proteins on top, potatoes, and then dressing. Lastly, just the little fun things. I love these pickles. I had never heard of these until I moved to Iowa. They are by far the best pickles I've ever had. So good. I love white Reese's Thins. I'm trying to say that better so I don't get blasted every time I say Reese's. Oh, and coffee, of course, was my final purchase of the day, my normal coffees, and I've been pouring them into this glass container in the fridge to kind of alleviate having a bunch of bottles in my fridge. That is everything. In terms of prepping, I will go ahead and prep the remaining chicken thighs I have. The ground beef is already prepped, and because I forgot the rice, I don't have rice to prep. So we'll just be roasting the potatoes and the broccoli, which is really easy. It just takes like an hour out of your day. So I personally would recommend setting aside one day on Monday, like what I'm doing today, and then another day mid to late week so that you can prepare yourself for the weekend. You don't run out of food. It's not soggy, gross, you know the deals. That's it for this grocery haul slash prepping for the week video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Click subscribe so you never miss Monday and Thursday with Manders, and I'll see you guys in my next video.